Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to more Divergences of Darkness. So, I am once again playing Provence, due to the fact I'd like I never got it, really. I don't think we really had a good opportunity the last time, so I feel like we should try it this time, and see how we get on. Now, balancing the budget is going to be interesting, and by interesting I mean it's going to be rather easy. Shouldn't really have done that, I should have waited until this 6, but hey, whatever. I mean, it's single player, so it should be fine. Now, we could do with, I'd love medicine, but that's not for another 4 years. It's really this one. We need to look for the one that, affects the width, really. Army Organization +2 would be pretty sweet. Military plans. I guess this is okay to go with. Potentially, anyway. Yeah, we'll go with military plans then to start with. Then again. The strategic mobility would be quite nice. The fact is we gain the digging cap. And I think the digging cap's going to make a bigger difference. Right, so we'll enable the rights of man. We only have Provence, so we'll go with the clergyman, or the clergy. Okay, so I need to build a military. Get some regulars. I could have the cuirassiers. Now the thing is, if I go for the light cavalry, I gain some reconnaissance there, like 3 reconnaissance, which is pretty decent and nice maneuver. Dragoons are about halfway. But to be honest, I kinda do need to be able to deal with armies effectively. So I think we'll go for 4. Then the artillery for the siege, perhaps. Well, we're not going to be besieging anytime soon, but we could go for the reconnaissance there. That could help us out significantly. Right, attack 1.2. Their maneuver's much higher. Okay, we'll go for the Dragoon as well, just to balance things out. Then we gain some reconnaissance as well. Now, I am playing this at 144 Hz and just seeing how the game, just in general, how things go when it's like playing with this sort of display. Oh, that's a fast. Okay, so we're gonna align ourselves with Aragon, and we'll start things off then. That's pretty nice, actually. That's really quite nice. That is actually amazing. Wow. Okay, that's incredibly good, actually. Right, so we want the military over here. I'm going to start building some forts. There we go. So I will... Actually, no, we're pretty good at relations. I could try to ally with the Papal States. That could be a decent ally in the future. I don't really have any chances of any alliances over here. The thing is, we're going to end up with the events over here to take Etruria. So we'll go for that, but then I think we're also going to go for the option of just war against all of them. So the issue is that we stay in the fight. Of course, there is the issue of the revolutions. There's a ridiculous amount of revolutions, and that would probably destroy me. So we're going to have to see, really. Right, so we need Florence. We're also going to need Rome, which is going to be interesting. So I'm going to need a great power to back me. The dual monarchy would be the greatest power for that. I mean, they have a land connection with Aragon's homelands over here. They obviously have the connection with me. They're probably... I don't know. I mean, I'd love to gain this land, but hey. Yeah, we can see that the dual monarchy is in here, along with Aragon. Cash isn't too fantastic. The reason why I'm pushing these soldiers is because I need to have more men. We only have 3.9. I could push that to 5% quite easily, I'd imagine. Which I think I'm going to do right now. That will help me out. At least the time being, because I am going to need more soldiers. Doesn't seem like they're promoted anyway. So we'll go back to the clergyman then. Might as well make use of it while we have the education bonuses and the insane research bonus. Absolutely insane. Right, so we have our army over here. Turn that off. The navy is pretty much done. So we're pretty much good to go. Now, generals. So we have Louis Abré. Okay, we don't really have any of a choice apparently. Not too great, not too great. And we'll keep on increasing these relations over here. Now the event usually takes some time to fire. It can fire really quickly or it can take some time. See, the fact is that these are discoveries rather than something that gives us a bonus right now. So we'll go for the things that give us a bonus right now. And this organization will be quite nice, the digging cap especially too. Okay, so our factory has been broken. So we're going to go to the parties here. We're going to look for... state capitalism will do fine. It can build factories. Yep, there we go. It's a conservative government too, so they should be happy. So I'll build the basic liquor distillery. At least we can get that to go in there. Right, so I'm going to drop this soldier spending quite significantly. Can it increase these taxes too, which is pretty sweet. Okay. So we can pretty much afford to function as a state, which is very good news. Okay. The fortresses are almost finished. The good news is, with this tech, we can upgrade our fortresses to level 2 as well, which would be fantastic. Because once we go to war with Etruria and take that, then we're going to go to war with the rest. And we need our homeland just to survive long enough for us to win, really. Right, wow. That set us back a huge way, but we'll gain... here we go. Restoration of order in Etruria. Declare war. Yep. To war we go. Now Aragon's pretty pissed with me, so I'm going to increase my relations. Right, there we go, we're going to unload over here. Okay. So Etruria has 15,000 men, just men by the looks. Which should be okay for us. I mean, we should, actually, siege efficiency is pretty damn good. Not bad. Recon is at 100% as well, which is pretty damn nice. So we can effectively deal quite well with things. Okay, we're going to go for Siena. Right, then we'll go for Florence. If we gain the capital, that's going to make them much more likely to surrender to our glorious armed forces. I am struggling to make money here, so I'm going to have to reduce the spending on Navy. The Navy's not really needed now, so I can take them back. There we go, now we're making some cash. I'm going to keep that upgraded. It doesn't need to be subsidized. Okay, now if we can gain Florence before they take that, that's going to put us in a good situation. Like so. And they wouldn't accept it yet, but they may do should we win this battle. Yes. There we go. We did not even need to fight a battle. Fantastic. Now Etruria has fallen under my control. Brilliant. So now we have the event for preeminence in Etruria, which is an event that is going to lead to potential difficulties. So let's see. We have the infantry here. I'm going to build another... Right, we can build some more regulars here. Support is really quite nice. We're going to go for some support as well then. Okay, so gather here, my fellow soldiers. We're going to increase our relations with Aragon. Not Aragon. Aragon. Right, you are backed by Aragon. Possibly having higher relations would make them more likely to accept. I'm unsure what modifiers are effective here. We're making a lot of cash, that's good news. Our army is about to grow a little bit larger. We're going to gain the second army tech over here of army professionalism, which is going to make it a hell of a lot better for us. So I'm going to keep on pushing these army techs, as, yeah, they're pretty damn nice. And it's going to give us a nice edge over the enemy. I have a small army, but if I can have an army that is able to stand in the field, then that's good. Right, more organization. Notice we only have 2.3 soldiers over here. So in fact, I'm going to encourage more soldiers over here. I'd like that to grow. Good, more organization. We have a really nice leader here, actually. That's really good. The speed especially. Right, so preeminence in Etruria. The Liberal Republic of Etruria has been reduced to ashes, with the King of France reclaiming his inheritance of Tuscany. But the Duchy of Lucca has not accepted our renewed role in the area, proclaiming being freed from any feudal links towards us. While it's an obscure claim, we can always press it to strengthen our rule in Italy. Get to 100. There we go, 110, that should be sufficient. Dun 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 dun. Right, I need these fortresses to finish off and then we'll go for it, I think. Okay. I'm going to put some money back into the navy. And I'm going to build... Actually, I'm not going to build anything. Right, over there. Okay, the forts have done. Span that. Close that. Right, there we go. We are looking at 1842 here, which is not a long time at all, really. Taking a look at the political scene. Scene, not seam. We don't have any movement, which is a good thing. Okay, keep those relations high. Make them likely to join us in the war. I'll go for that. I mean, we have a good amount of conservative... well, conservative elements in here. So that should keep us standing for a while. Okay. Life without parole. We have a little bit of militancy, so I'm going to reduce that. It's going to help us out in the future, as we really want to prevent the Jacobin rebels. So what we need to do now is we need to win a series of swift wars. Ideally, if I could defeat Aragon. But the only way I'd be able to do that is by betraying them and going with the dual monarchy. So if we increase these relations, we should have an increased chance of doing that. But we'll see. It's Savoy, really, that's going to be the big boy. End of an era. Ah, well, at least the Ottoman Empire is actually fairly stable, to be honest. There we go, military plans. Gain that prestige. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Decent little army. Good. Right, let's grab some more artillery. Or would I want to have another infantry? We'll go with the artillery. I mean, we'll be able to have that firing, which is going to help us. Right, that's a hell of a lot of research points there. I'm going to use that. Every little bit counts, and that's going to put us ahead. Right, keep expanding this, making some good money from that. There we go, so we've got 27,000 men here. Soon we may potentially be able to build another... Right. Liberty must always be defended. Clergyman is almost at 4% in Provence, which is good. Right, now discipline will be great news. Infamy is dropping. Infamy, infamy, they've all got it infamy. Keep that up. Search high. Militancy is dropping. Yeah. See, this organization is going to be a huge deciding factor in things. Like, I need it so much. But the fact is that my infantry here, my regulars, have 40 organization, which is pretty damn nice. There we go. The cuirassiers 32, the artillery 32, dragoon. Oh, I'm just increasing them. Alright. Okay, we have an election here. Wood, okay. Orderly election. See, I could just build a liquor distillery over here and it'd do absolutely fine. So build that. Then we can start to encourage clergymen here in the future. Right, so I want the National Democratic Party, so I'm going to go for residency. There we go. Moralism. There we go. Obviously, it's going to be, abolitionist. Do we actually still have slavery? Pluralism, I. Oh, that's crazy. It's not like we have any slaves here, but sure. Right, artillery support has increased. We'll go for the muzzle-loaded rifles. There we go. Yep, artillery attack has increased there. So it's about 50% of the regulars here. But obviously, the increased support will be good. Right, moralism. There we go. Now our cash is increasing. We need protectionism. There we go. Support the conservative parties. Pro-military. Okay, the fleet is almost ready, but if we have Aragon in this, we can drop that up quite quickly. I think I'm going to wait until 1842 before I do anything, so at least I can get these fortresses over here. That I can keep increasing my relations here. There we go. Yep, the National Democratic Party has kept their power, which is good news. Okay, 3.92. Ah. Kaiganese. Love it. Okay, clergyman. 4%, there we go. So I'm going to go to soldiers over here. We're going to increase the amount of soldiers that we do have. Alright. Mobilization size has increased slightly. I don't want too much liberalism yet. That's pretty damn nice. I mean, it's a shame that we lost that research bonus. But yeah, that militancy is going to be really, really handy. Okay, liquor distilleries. This one does obviously need to be subsidized. It's going to keep increasing the size of that one in Provence. And then at least we'll have a good foundation to build up from. Okay, so we're going to need a good amount of money to back us throughout this war in the future. Okay, 1842, these fortresses will be done very soon. I would probably like to get medicine as well. We'll see. When does the next level of military tech unlock? 1850. This one's 1845 though. That's not too far away. The Prague heist. Grab that. Ah, so Greece has broken free. They are at war with the Venetians. Keep expanding that. And you too. Okay, we could afford to build another ship, but I'm going to increase my military spending here, increase the amount of soldiers I'm gaining. Yep, there we go. An engineer would be really nice to have now. Yeah, so I'm going to go with medicine. The supply limit will be great. The military hospital too. Then we'll go for something else. Need some engineers. Okay. Move over here. I'll take that prestige. Right, yes, see the issue over here with the supply limit. So if I can gain that ASAP, that's going to make this war a hell of a lot easier. As I'm not losing soldiers to attrition. Or not as many to attrition. Which is the main important thing here. Right, liquid distillery. Alright, keep expanding. Level 2 fortresses over here, that's going to make things significantly safer for me. We shall take the prestige. Especially as I'm going to need to be great power soon. Okay, our militancy is rather low, which is fantastic. It's negating the liberal agitation, which is fantastic. So we're getting some really good first ministers here. Interesting enough with these discoveries that we do have to regain that organisation. Unless it's change in general, perhaps. Work in progress. I'll take the research points. There we go, see how much that's helping me out here? Ba-bum-bum-bum-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Okay, 1844 we'll have those forts. That's good. Da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum-bum-bum. We'll build a commerce raider. Apparently I can build another commerce raider. There we go. Actually no, we'll drop that one. We'll drop you as well, because that's not going to be finished anytime soon. So another frigate will do. Right, so we can pass a reform here. I'm going to save it for when things get bad. Right, medicine will be done imminently. Yep, I'm really happy about this now. There we go. So we'll go to Idealism, yep. Okay. So now we are pretty much good to go. We do have the ability to be here without taking the attrition, which is going to be good. I don't think everybody else will have that. Our ships are up to scratch, so we can blockade Genoa. Okay, we'll go for preeminence in Etruria. Okay, they refused. Moreover, he has apparently received the support of various Italian principalities against us. We could take the chance and force all Italians to bow before us, but it would be a long and difficult war, or we can still fall back on our claims. We will fight, and we will subdue them. The Italian war. I do need them to join me in this fight. Thank God. Okay, so we're going to get in here, we're going to take out Medina. Okay, so you can see here, they're being crushed. Yep, and then we'll sweep down here. Head to Ravenna. Good, our soldiers have gained power. Very nice. Right, head there. Yes, now see, Palmer is over here. The deciding factor is if Savoy joins. Right, we'll take Ferrara. Blockading. We're not at war with Genoa, actually, which is really quite good. Army attrition has been reduced. We're gaining more soldiers in that, which is good. They're having a slow time of it. That's fantastic. Aragon's helping me out here, great. Okay, so because Aragon's in here, I can't make these peace deals by myself. But we do have the annexed Lucca. Yeah. Then we have the Puppet CB. Which is sweet, so we'll get that. Can I get military access here? I don't think so. Now, interestingly, there... Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. We might have our chance here. This is actually insane. Aragon's dropped out of great power status somehow. What was this? He's cut Medina down to size. That doesn't matter. It's a shame. I could have made them into a vassal, but hey. Right, we are facing against Milan. They're quite large for an army. But they shouldn't be able to get to me now. Okay, they're going to be dealt with. Good. So, Provence is now my satellite. If the papacy breaks the alliance with Aragon, then that's good. I need the great dual monarchy to back me, which they are getting there. If I can get on side with the dual monarchy, use them to crush Aragon, and take the papacy, will be good. Okay. So we'll annex Lucca. There we go. They have been annexed. Now, interestingly, do I have it? No. So Aragon is still considered the war leader. These are puppet CBs, still very powerful. I doubt they'd give me military access. That's what we'll have to do then as well. Have to take our troops over here. Right. Yeah, Jacobin rebels. So we're gonna go for the what would they want? Okay. Suffrage movement. Go for weighted wealth. That'll appease them. Okay, Savoy has entered the arena. I'm going to have to mobilize now. Ideally, I need to destroy this army, but I'll wait for the rest of the force. And we'll go in. Okay, so instead of there, I want you over here. We need to get to that mountain. Okay. If we can hold this mountain, then we can dig in. It's going to make it practically impossible for Savoy to take me out. They are fighting Aragon as well. Fantastic. Right, so we'll get our digging cap here. Potentially, I could lure them into fighting me if I gain enough reinforcements in the area. be able to move sufficiently quick enough. Hey, pick up those men.